Right on the set.
This episode of Noonish is brought to you by JW Group. Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey. High Energy Models and Events. Tech for Troops, T4T, baby. Verve Performance Labs. Bet US where the game begins. Scan the QR code below to bet on your favorite sports games 24/7, 365. The original shot sock, not without my shot socks. And Specs, Wine, Spirits, and the finer foods.
I think that was the move, though.
What is good, y'all? Man, I'm so excited again. Season 5, episode 2. Me and MC in the building. We got JB, El Grande Toro in the house. In the seal. Man, what's going on? We about to have a great show today. A lot to talk about. A lot going on in sports, man.
Yes.
You know, all over the place, from March Madness to NFL March Madness, to MLB March Madness, to NBA March Madness. But yeah, it's a lot going on.
Madness, huh?
A lot, dog. Like all over the building right now. So I'm gonna turn my volume down on this phone because it's, you know, I'm not Mike. I ain't Greeny. I ain't used to the stuff in my ears and talking at the same time. So
yeah, it's weird.
It's a lot going on. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to it. I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, in the house, man. We got this awesome episode coming at you today, man. You know, I just want to throw this ticker on real quick. You know, look at that. Nice look at it. Just scrolling on by.
Strong.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. I had to put a different sound in there.
Nicely done right there,
you know,
brother.
no
like
copywritten.
Looks good.
Yeah, man, got the little ticker. Hey, you guys, please go like, share, subscribe to the Noonish Show, Noonish Sports and Tech, man. We would greatly appreciate it. We're only a few hours away from going ham, you know?
That it?
Yeah, just a few, man.
Okay, man.
A few hundred,
I like it.
but that's a few.
That's a
to
few.
me, because we done came a
That's
long
like
way.
right there.
We done came a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all,
Steady.
man. And as I previously stated, Mr. El Grande Toro in the SIP joining us. He got his St. Patty's Day headband on today, man.
Right.
That was today.
Yeah, got the new
Doing the
green
green
going
things.
down. You see him? Hey, did
We
you get out?
celebrate this weekend.
Yeah, did you go out last weekend at Dallas?
Yeah.
Was it wild, bro?
It was amazing.
Man,
I
like
took little Jada out there. We were just walking around.
straight up, bro.
Yeah, had a good ass time.
That's one of my favorite times in Dallas, and I missed it, but
yeah.
it was all good.
It was.
I'm gonna get out there next year.
Next year you got to get out there, bro.
Bet you that.
Hey,
Got to get out there,
Because
bro.
there's like kind of family.
Yeah.
You know, the parade and everything is
Yep.
great. It's awesome. And then there's a block party that's really like a rave. It's a whole fucking festival,
Hey,
bro.
I tell people that before we get all the way into it, y'all know who it is. It's MC. It's Mr. Half Man, Half Amazing, All Hands. You know, Mr.
Yeah.
Yak, Mr. 1-2 Bayou, Mark Clayton in the house. To my left,
Yeah.
your right, getting it in today. But yeah, back to St. Patty's Day, man. So, you know, I done seen Snoop out there.
Yeah.
You know, do they have anybody performing this year?
Not that I know. I don't know. They could have.
Yeah.
Because I just went because I know it's happening.
Yeah.
And I had some family come with me. And so we were like, oh, yeah, let's meet around this time and then we'll hit it.
Yeah.
And end up where we end up.
Bro.
Yeah.
So last time I went, I showed up. Jonas, have you been to the block party before in Dallas? St. Patty's Day?
I have not.
Hey, you have got to go. I tell people it's like Mardi Gras in Dallas.
Yeah, basically.
Like they said it was 70,000 people on Greenville Avenue
Yep.
this weekend on Saturday,
Yep.
right? And this is, I'm talking,
Packed.
once the parade's over with, it is sidewalk to sidewalk, packed full of people
Yep.
for about a 2-3 mile stretch, right?
For real.
It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild, right? But last time I went, I showed up. I took the dart. I was talking to Phyllis about that yesterday. That's probably the best way to do
move.
it.
That's
Hit
a
that
really good
dart,
move.
you know, park, ride, and then ride back to your whip.
Yes, right.
All right, so hit the dart or the train,
Yeah.
whatever, the tram, whatever they
Dart
call
rail.
it. Dart rail. Hit the dart rail. Got dropped off. I mean, I got off that thing at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, you was out there.
Yeah, so about the time I walked around, I think it was like a Walgreens or something right there. It's like a Walgreens or 7-Eleven. Walked in front of the Walgreens, there was already a person coming out on the stretcher, bro, from alcohol poisoning.
9 a.m.
9 a.m., bro. I walked,
No.
and I cannot make this up, bro. I walked about 30 more yards to the opposite end of the parking lot, same store.
Yeah.
There's a car,
Another
a police car parked right here. I see a dude bent over, throwing
Letting
up
it rip.
on the police car, bro, and the cops just standing there letting him finish. You know what I'm saying? The
They
cop, right?
started early.
As soon as he got done, the cop was just like, "Hey, let's get it." You know what
All right,
time it
buddy.
is. I
Into
gotta
the
watch
drink
that.
tank.
I gotta watch
To
that.
the tank you go.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, yeah, no, it's real.
Yeah, it's real, man. It's a
I
great
was
time.
fortunate.
If you guys ever get a chance to go out and celebrate St. Patty's Day in Dallas, man, take advantage of it because it's a blast, bro. So
What
tell
else?
me, what else? So you said what were you saying about the block party?
Oh, dude. So this year was cool because pretty much like a niece, she has a house in Greenville now.
Oh,
And
my
so
gosh.
we could park, but like on the street, she was like, "Look," I was like, "What? Where these cars come from?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Actually, this whole block filled up last night." I
Wow.
was like, "Wait, what?"
People just
Just
what?
Park.
They park their car and
Public,
leave,
on
or
the
like they
street and
just
leave.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, bro.
Yeah, they're like, we'll be back
So where did you park?
in the
In the driveway? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, there was so I was able to park in the driveway, but
Yeah.
they'd use the street.
Bro, like so it's perfect when you got somebody that lives like
Yeah,
right
no,
off.
It was money, and so the whole family was there, got to park and walk.
Yeah,
We walked
yeah.
over 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Going.
And bro, it's just
Like, it was lit.
houses, bro, just having parties
Just-
like
yeah,
three,
lit.
4 houses on the same street. It's like, bro, and then
Hey.
you get out there in the street and hey, man.
All you gotta do is go in the backyard.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you want a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Actually, I do
Cool.
want to drink. You
Thanks.
know? No, that's
Sweet.
what's up,
Let's
man.
pull
So,
up.
we got St. Patty's Day tomorrow. It's a big thing here in Dallas. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know. I'm a Notre Dame guy, so I always rock my Notre Dame something or
yeah.
another out
So
there.
yeah, you can.
Got my little piece
Easily.
of touch of green on, so can't nobody pinch me. You know, Jonas. So, is that something that you often celebrate? Do you go get you a green beer somewhere on St. Patty's Day?
Not every time, but yeah, I get it. I participate.
Yeah. Hey, we should all go
It's
out
like a
next
fun
year.
one.
We should all go out next year to the parade and
Let-
document that bad boy.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm down.
Yeah, bro.
Document.
Yeah, bro. Just let the world see what Dallas is about on St.
Right.
Patty's Day. Ain't nobody kicking it like us on St. Patty's Day. But
Nah.
that's
Well,
probably because they.
Chicago, though.
Document
Yeah.
party.
No, they don't.
Chicago go hard on.
Oh,
St.
they
Patty's
do.
Day.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, the
Go
whole
hard.
river they do green.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Chicago
Yeah,
is.
that's insane.
Chicago's good
See,
time.
the difference between
Uh-huh.
Chicago and Dallas is culture.
Yeah,
Right? They got a lot of it.
yep.
And but they're it's almost like they still segregated by community. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like they
You
got
know where to be or not be.
yeah, exactly.
Literally, yeah, everybody knows.
And everybody celebrates. And Dallas, I mean, do you think Dallas has culture?
Somewhat.
Like authentic
It's a
culture?
like Southern culture for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
what we're known for. Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
Come here, we're gonna have a good time. Like I said, I can go in this the backyard.
Yeah.
They don't know me. I don't know them, but they'll be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
drink." Like, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
walking around with my 12-pack. Hey, you want a beer? Like, it's just that's Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's Dallas, bro.
Got you, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's a
That's
great
awesome.
great time. Hey, let's get this PED
Indeed.
performance enhancing drinks toast, man. Make sure this
Yeah,
Jonas, here you go from the sip. Jonas sipping on a little sip on today. What you sipping on, Jay?
This is
Syrup.
Mastika from Greece.
Oh, he's got the
Oh wow.
Mastika.
Mastika.
Is it a whiskey, a vodka? What?
A white whiskey.
It's yeah, sure.
That's what I was like.
Nice. A white whiskey. Hey, the first time I had a white sweet potato, I couldn't believe it. But it fucked me up
Are
because it
you
was
serious?
so good. Yes.
A white sweet potato.
A white sweet potato.
Holy
bro.
cow.
Blew my mind. I couldn't. like to this day, like how my head is shaking.
Yeah.
It's just like out of
Like that don't
Africa,
even
bro.
like your mind and your mouth were not on the same page.
Wasn't ready. I was thinking potato.
Yeah.
No, that's a sweet potato.
Where was it from?
This was in where were we? Gulu, Uganda.
Okay, so it definitely wasn't here.
No, it was in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in
White
Africa.
sweet. Was it a big ass
Regular
potato, bro?
size, similar size, just white.
Yeah. So all right, I've never been to Africa, and I know this isn't really a topic, but I've been to Hawaii, and I think we had this conversation. I saw a banana leaf in Hawaii, and that bitch was about as big as this table. Right? I saw fruit in Hawaii, and it made me feel like everything we have here is artificial. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not the same size.
It ain't.
Tomatoes massive over there. We got baby tomatoes. It's like, is everything just man-made here? They zapping stuff in the lab on the farm somewhere? Or, I mean, what kind of seeds do they have over there, bro? Like, what is it?
Well, I mean, but think, sometimes, like when I look at a chicken wing, and it be them big-ass legs.
Well, see, you talking about meat. I'm talking about vegetation.
So and growing.
Growing, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what they putting in the soil around here. It's something though.
Something, bro.
It's something. Monsanto, whatever they buying from Monsanto.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Fertilizer, special magical fertilizer.
Jonas, you got a garden out there in the SIP?
I have had one before, but I'm not out here normally enough to maintain it.
Yeah. So when you did have a garden, what were you gardening? What were you growing out there?
Well, you gotta have some tomatoes.
Yep.
Did
you have the little cherry tomatoes or the big ones?
Man, I had all kinds of tomatoes.
Right. Yeah.
I like them heirloom tomatoes, and them that's all wrinkly and soft and so sweet.
Oh man,
that sounds disgusting.
Yeah, bro. Like that bothers me when I see the wrinkly tomatoes.
Makes me think of old people.
Yeah.
Or me when I'm old, I might like it at that point, but today, nah.
I'm thinking if I see a wrinkly tomato, that's like when I see and people are like, man, a bruised banana, that's the best. They so sweet. I'm like, bro, no. That
like
means it's dead.
Not gone.
Not like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the same.
The purple tomatoes and things like that. Sweet ones.
See, I like Botox tomatoes. Them bad boys are just filled up, just plump, like it's about to bust open without a knife. You know?
As soon as you poke it, just
slice that joint up, put on a hamburger.
Yeah, I'm passing on all tomatoes.
Are you not a tomato guy?
Nah, just ketchup.
Yeah?
Yeah. Ketchup.
So, ketchup. What about the new Whataburger ketchup, the white pack, that people selling for $50 a pack on online? I got 6 at the crib. I'm just waiting for
$50. The market hot like that.
It's hot. 50
on the white pack.
I've seen 50 to 250 for the limited edition white pack Whataburger ketchup.
For the white pack,
limited edition with the special hot sauce mix.
You might want to just hold on to them bad boys.
Yeah, I am holding them bad boys.
NFT that bitch. So I got the NFT.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Whataburger packs of ketchup, the white edition.
Hey, we out of ketchup at the house. We got to get some more ketchup, but them white packs are sitting right there on the counter, dog. It's like, hey, don't touch them white packs.
Don't touch my white pack.
Don't touch that limited edition.
That's funny.
Yeah, bro. So you like the wrinkle? So are they little wrinkle? Or are they like big wrinkle tomatoes, Jay? The heirloom.
Well, maybe wrinkle isn't the right word, but you know how they got some little lines on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gotcha.
Not wrinkle, but old people wrinkle.
Okay. Gotcha. Anything other than tomatoes you out there growing that you're like confident and you got the best ones you can put on the food show?
I can grow some pretty good tomatoes over here, and peppers, some hot peppers.
Yep.
Jalapenos.
Man, I don't even bother with jalapenos.
Oh yeah, that ain't hot enough.
What you talking about? Ghost pepper? You ghost peppers over there?
Ghost peppers and some Trinidad scorpions.
Hey man,
I
like me a good mild jalapeno. Make me look tougher than
grill it.
Make my mouth look tougher than I actually am.
Facts.
Yeah, bro. But enough with the food
talk.
Hey, I got a black thumb. I kill everything other than jalapenos. I didn't even Weird. We planted some jalapenos last year, bro, and them bad boys just grew by themselves. Like I haven't done a damn thing, and they still growing, bro.
Huh?
Had a dude come mow the yard. He was like, "Hey, you know you got some jalapenos back here."
That's funny.
He's like, "Can I take some home?" I was like, "Shit, yeah, I didn't know they were back there, bro." But anyways, moving on. Let's jump into this thing, man. We are Noonish Sports and Tech. Y'all know what it is, man. We this week we'll start this thing out. There's a lot going on in the NFL, man. A lot going on. It's free agency season, baby.
Getting started.
Yeah, it is getting started, bro. So home team bias around here. Starting out. Is Baltimore making very many moves?
We made one move.
Made one move.
One big splash.
Yeah. So
but, there's still plenty of moves to be made.
We do. We do have, there are. There's plenty of talent still out there, and they should be chilling. But you know who's not out there anymore?
Who's not out there?
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
The GOAT decided to come on back.
He ain't out there.
Hey, Jay, what'd I tell you? Knew he was coming back.
I saw one thing. I mean, obviously, there's all kind of shit. But somebody said Brady's kids changed the TV for the 5th time. That boy said that's it.
Bro, that's funny, bro. Yeah, you show me. They say, man, Brady kids must be bad as hell. and then I saw another one
about the
Brady.
guys.
No, the one that Brady was talking about his golf game. He said, man, NFL way easier than this. I'm going back to play football, man. So so what you think about Brady, man? I mean, look, the guy had an MVP season last year.
I know he did. He did.
And like I told you, I don't think it's in his. I think Brady, as long as he's physically able, he will play until he's 70 years old.
He would totally play.
It's
like my buddy Doc in flag football. He said he crossed it. He's 72.
Still getting it
Doc
in.
getting it.
Ooh, still got some burners too.
With the knee braces.
Yeah,
he wore the same cleats he had.
But walking around
like
smelling
1998.
But how you show up smelling like icy hot? But I got that Shaquille O'Neal back patch on. Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
I got the ribs. I got the knee, everything, bro. No, but Doc be out there. But that's Brady. There's no fiber in his being.
Yeah,
that can't compete. Clearly, he couldn't. I couldn't be still. I could not. Yeah. And then I'm sure he was watching everything.
Yeah.
Like he could not.
Yeah. And they say his diet, bro, is incredible, right? They said, I was listening to something on ESPN the other day, and someone said that hitting Ben Roethlisberger is like hitting glass. Like you feel like you're going to break this dude when you hit him. Mm-hmm. But hitting Tom Brady, he said you can hit him as hard as you possibly can, and he melts into your arms, bro. They said, and they think it has to do with his diet. What'd you say?
Pause. But
yeah, that's what they said though.
Really?
Yeah. And they think it has to do with his diet, and they think his TB12 brand is going to take off, because he's figured something out that other people haven't.
Absolutely, because what he is he's agile, he's flexible. Yeah. So he can take blows like that.
The flexibility was what they were speaking to.
Key. And so hydration is huge, obviously. You can't be a bunch of sugars. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but absolutely. That dude is like prime, just when it comes to elite, diet, just across the board, really. Yeah. But when you look how limber he is, it's crazy. So there was a throw, I want to say it was a coverage 2 shot. The last game, the game they lost, Rams. Yep. It was on a rope. Yeah, it was a Josh Allen, Mahomes throw.
It didn't look like a 45-year-old.
It did not look like a 45-year-old throw. Yeah, it wasn't Ben Roethlisberger trying to throw a go ball.
Lollipop. Yeah.
No, it was on a rope, and I was like, bro, I'm like, that's amazing. I'm watching, but then you think, and I'm like, well, fuck. Yeah. Tom.
Yeah, Tom. Tom does it, bro. He's like.
It's crazy.
So Satchel Paige in baseball, he played, I think his last start, he was 63 years old, his last pitch. 63, right? And this is years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Otis.
Yeah, Otis Nixon, bro. Otis, that's Otis' granddaddy, Satchel, dog.
Wow.
So
63 his last pitch.
His last pitch, right? So Brady, I mean, let's think about the physicality of football versus baseball. That's rules. Like being
60. That's right.
At his age, playing this sport for the 20 years in NBA is unheard of.
Right.
20 years in the NFL is sure as hell unheard of. Yeah. They say NFL stands for what? Not for long, right? Well, he didn't elongated that.
He did.
I saw somebody.
That part is not a part of it.
Yeah, crazy, bro, crazy. Yeah. So, I'm curious to see, with Tampa Bay and what the offseason, who they're gonna bring back, and
they addressed that offensive line out the blocks.
Yeah,
which was huge. I think they got Shaq Mason from New England.
Oh wow,
to sign, and then they kept their tackle.
Yep, that was strategic.
Bringing its boys back. Good again. They'll be good again.
Oh yeah, and I'm a Brady fan at this point, but I think if you don't like Brady, you're just a bad human being at this point, man. Like, because he's
defying the odds.
Yeah, this dude's gonna be, he's gonna be collecting if Social Security is still a thing. He might be collecting an NFL check and a Social Security check.
Fair.
You know what I mean? First dude in league history to be able to start dipping into his pension.
As he plays. 45 is it. Yeah. 45 you can dip in.
Yeah, he's bro. There. Crazy, man. So a lot of other craziness going on. We're going to bring it back to the hometown team, a little home bias. Dallas Cowboys don't have a clue.
They don't.
We did bring back DeMarcus Lawrence, which I'm happy about that. He didn't have the most impactful season last year.
He didn't.
Whatsoever. The other guy that we lost is a guy that really had the impact on the defense.
That's right.
Which is Randy Gregory, who the Cowboys claimed to have re-signed yesterday morning. They tried to pull a boss hog move on him, is what they did. Yeah,
you mind?
Yeah, like you mind. Oh, 5 for 70, you agree to it? Even though Denver offered him the same thing, and they put it in the presses. They really embarrassed themselves by doing this.
Oh, they did.
They
really did.
Like, it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke what's going on over there. And then later on in the evening, we find out that Gregory actually, they say he changed his mind. I don't think his mind was ever made up with Dallas. Because Denver had the initial offer. Dallas just matched it, but their language, they tried to. And Gregory, I don't care what y'all say about that man. That dude is an intellectual guy, and that's why he was like, screw it, I'm smoking my weed, bro, because I'm not taking these opioids. Like, that was a well thought out situation.
Yep.
And now that the league is no longer testing for that, and hell,
the state doesn't support.
I tell you one thing Dallas ain't got:
legalized
recreational. But he's got medicinal purposes.
Legalized weed.
He's getting the best of the best.
Yes, he is.
Treatment.
Across the board.
Yeah.
He might be an even better player in Denver than he is in Dallas.
Because he can smoke his lips. That boy smoke his blunts. His lips going to look like this table.
They is going to look like that table. Don't even matter. Watch this sack game step up.
Yeah, bro.
Watch my sack game, baby.
That boy gonna be high.
Yeah.
Getting it in out there in the Mile High State. That's why he's like, shit, I am a mile high.
Wait.
I was a mile high in Dallas.
Period. No, yeah, that was, good for him. I think that was a better move from a team standpoint, too.
Yeah.
Them getting Russell. The defense they had last year, they were a top 5 defense.
Yeah.
They're not losing, I don't think, anybody defensively.
Yeah. They had another pretty substantial signing. I think a safety. I can't think of his name right now.
Was it a re-sign
or? No, I think they signed another free agent that was pretty significant, right?
No, I just think Denver's doing something. They're doing it right.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be another contender next year. And Randy's going to be a big part of that.
It's just like, man, so what role does John Elway have in Denver? He's a GM.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, bro, like, when are we going to bring Troy Aikman into the Dallas front office, bro? Like, this is, I think about this all the time. But Troy Aikman just
Troy
signed.
came in, I'd be like a tenth of a Cowboy fan.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I love Troy.
When are we going to bring Troy into the front office for the Cowboys?
Jeez, that's a good question.
Right? Jerry, you got too much going on, right?
Yep.
We finding out a whole lot. I like you, so I ain't gonna spill your dirt on my show. I ain't a journalist.
Fall too far.
Right? So
Steven has done better, I can't lie.
Yeah. And they say it's a guy behind the scenes that's really doing the drafts and things like that. Really? I can't think of his name.
Okay.
But he's great at what he's doing because they've been drafting really well.
Mm-hmm.
They've been drafting really well. And what I've also seen is a commitment to guys that they draft. Yep. Right? So Amari Cooper, I think he's a better receiver than Michael Gallup. right? Michael Gallup just had an injury, so you can get him at a discount.
That's not even close.
Not even close.
This is not like at all.
Not even close. So you let Amari Cooper, you trade him basically for nothing, right? And get Gallup at a discount because his injury.
Mm-hmm. What else you got?
This is, and I would bring
City is not going to carry all that load.
No, exactly. So I know they're looking at drafting like a Tyreek Hill type guy in the draft.
Okay.
Still, I don't think that's enough. So this is my problem. They released Dez Bryant because they said he wasn't a good route runner. They brought Amari Cooper on because he said he runs great reps, and that's the type of receiver Dak needs.
They did well.
Now they just let him go for a fifth and a sixth. We gave up a first-round pick to give him away for a fifth and a sixth-round pick.
And you're not replacing that. You're not
replacing Amari Cooper, bro.
No, the production you can't. You can either pay for it. Drafting it is more risky. Free agency.
Yeah.
Ain't much out there.
Yeah.
Especially right now. They just let him go.
Just let him go. So why don't you franchise Amari?
Makes no sense.
And let Dalton Schultz go? I think you can find another Dalton Schultz.
I think you can find another quality tight end, decent tight end.
Yeah.
And that offense. I mean, and their offenses should be predicated on the run game. They do well in 12 personnel.
Yeah.
Couple tight ends, couple receivers.
Yeah.
It's great personnel for the Cowboys and how they are
structured. Yeah.
I don't
know. We've gotten worse this offseason.
Already, yes.
We've gotten worse this offseason, bro.
Yeah.
And even if they do bring in Von Miller, I still don't think he is
enough.
Randy Gregory was 29 years old, bro.
Yeah, Von is a dude. Don't get into it. I think he has a lot in the tank. I think he take care of his body similar to Tom.
Yeah.
And on defense, because he's as twitchy as he was Super Bowl. Even after the injury. I haven't seen no degradation.
The pass rush hadn't been an issue, though. I think it's been the run stop, and that's not a strength of Von Miller, bro.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we've gotten worse across the board as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
Right? I think we've, as the picture's showing, we re-signed D-Law, right?
Yep.
Michael Gallup. Mm-hmm. I think we brought our safety back.
Okay.
Xavier Woods went to Miami, I believe.
Okay.
So I think that was a big loss. And then Cedric Wilson, the up-and-coming receiver for us last year, is no longer here, man. Like, I don't know what they're doing, what they're thinking about, but it's rough. They did re-sign Noah Brown, though. It's like, bro, why y'all keeping the second-tier guy? Noah Brown wasn't the one. Cedric Wilson was the one doing things. And it's all because of that Dak contract. And for the first time ever, I got to say the Zeke contract.
That is handicapping y'all.
Zeke contract?
Yes.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I think the production that they're getting is nowhere near what he's getting paid.
Exactly.
It just ain't.
Exactly.
Pollard is far more explosive.
Yep.
And technically productive. If he was getting those carries that Zeke was getting, I'm willing to bet that he would make them count. More than Zeke. I think he would average more yards per carry.
No doubt. I mean, you think so? Well, because he's capable of making that one big play.
Exactly. He's a hitter. Like he's like your nowhere near as fast Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
Or your Jamal Charles. You don't necessarily need bigger backs, but because he was bigger and explosive and fast and could catch earlier in his career, that made him ridiculously valuable because he could do it all.
Yeah.
And so I think what Pollard offers is some of that explosive, some strength. He's a tough runner.
Yeah.
He can catch the ball well, and is more valuable even today, just in terms of production and potential, than Z is.
Yeah. And again, I think it's
I love Z.
A loyalty to the draft guys. And I kind of, I hate that he left, but I love what Randy Gregory did, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, that's power. That's putting the power in the players' hands, bro. Like,
yeah, that's nice.
I can't even fault him for that, bro. I can't even fault him for that. And these NFL owners, man, especially here in Dallas, man, they got to sit down, bro. Everybody's not on your agenda is not their agenda. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Dallas tries to make their players' agendas. They try to make their agenda all their players' agendas, trying to get them on good deals and all this other stuff. And that's not the case, man. This is a capitalist world, bro. So,
it's closer to a Super Bowl in Denver.
Denver's gotten a lot better this year, this offseason.
Randy Gregory is closer to a Super Bowl in Denver.
Absolutely, he is. Y'all saw what Teddy Bridgewater did here in Dallas. I wonder what Russell Wilson can do. Right? So that was another big move. The Washington Commanders brought on one Carson Wentz. So what's that? What's up with Carson Wentz, bro? Is he about done? I know it's not a big impact move. No, I think that's a reach.
It's hard to get a grip on who Carson Wentz is
as a person.
Just a guy, and player.
Yeah.
Because I think what happened was the year he was the front runner for the MVP.
Yep.
That stuck with everybody. And rightfully so, because
they saw that
you show a flash, no doubt, your value, boom, it's going to, for the most part, stay there.
Yeah.
It's like, you can do it once, you can probably do it again.
Yep.
And take us to a Super Bowl, if that's the caliber you're playing at.
Yeah.
But, man, I don't know. Because he's actually shown flashes.
Yeah, yes.
And then they go down to Jacksonville late in the season.
And get beat by the
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Crazy. I don't know.
There's rumors he's not a, good locker room guy.
Really?
Right?
In what regard? Like, just engaging? Or what?
Just not. I get engaging is a good way, right? It's like he's jumped into a new world in the NFL. I don't know how diverse his background was growing up. Okay. North Dakota State guy. Okay. Handed out his teammates in Philly shotguns for Christmas in
that's what's up.
An area that
I'll take a shotgun.
Yeah, I mean I will too. But
appreciate the vote.
It's just Christmas. It seems like he's a little disconnected with his teammates, right?
Okay.
Just like even, Zach Ertz. Him and Zach Ertz were, when in Philly, that was his main target. But when Jalen Hurts comes in, he's hitting these receivers.
No doubt.
It's like, okay, so it wasn't the receivers' faults.
Right.
That they weren't getting the ball when Wentz was here or was in, right? Okay. So even in Indianapolis, right? Who's his top target in Indianapolis?
I want to say Pascal.
Jonathan Taylor?
Yes.
Check down King?
Absolutely.
But, and honestly, Wentz reminds me of Dak. I'm sorry. I just see a ton of similarities there.
Yeah,
but
I think that's accurate.
The difference in the organizations is Dallas is not smart enough to move on. They're too loyal to the draft picks. They're too cocky to prove that I'm right and y'all are wrong.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And
I see that.
Because we've had the opportunity to just go. We could have traded for Deshaun Watson. Still could.
Right now.
I know it's a no-trade clause in Dax.
Arizona could.
Yeah.
That's
another topic that we got to talk about.
But no, you could. But Dallas is stubborn in that regard.
Yeah.
Just homers,
Yep.
Like, hey, you're ours. Which respect.
But it's not Super Bowl caliber decisions. Like, you're not focused on winning. You're focused on pride, right? On being right. But unfortunately,
Michael Pittman Jr.
He
was their top receiver last year with the Colts.
And he's a slot guy, right?
No, he was inside, outside.
Okay.
But, next to him was Pascal. Who had 384 yards receiving. So
that's not much.
Nope.
That's not even
top tight end was Ali Cox with 316.
That's not even one lap around the track.
Nope, that ain't even 400 yards. That ain't even 400.
It's not impressive at all, man. Nope. Not impressive at all.
But he hit the receivers. But at the end of the day, he's not. I don't think he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I think he's a Dak.
Yeah.
Similar. Like flashes, but.
Did y'all hear that? Dak is not a Super Bowl winning quarterback, as Mark just said. What'd you say, Jonas, there?
Mark's words.
Not a Super Bowl winner, bro.
Yeah, it's not it, man. It's
They
not
got to prove me wrong.
Not the
Straight
biz, not the biz right there.
Oh,
but yeah,
shit.
man. So another quarterback, and I didn't make a graphic for him, but Deshaun Watson, man. He was in Cleveland.
Man.
People talking about Atlanta. People talk Arizona. But Kyler Murray,
up.
like, what's going on? It's like, if I'm a quarterback in the league and I got a starting position and I see my team is out here trying to get Deshaun Watson, like, I'm offended, bro. Even though I understand that he's an MJ type talent in football.
If you real, you get it.
Yeah, I get
Just
it.
saying.
Yeah.
And like Baker put his post out. This is I said something to it, but he essentially was like, "Hey, thanks. It was great being here, leading the team, and doing And I don't know what the future holds.
Yeah.
But whatever it holds, I appreciate the fact that I had the opportunity to be a quarterback in Cleveland Browns.
Wow.
With this organization.
So it's not really putting a stamp on the fact that
It's
he's
not,
out of there, but
he
he's a
gets
realist.
What's happening?
Yeah.
They're actually courting this guy.
Deshaun Watson is really good.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
he's a game changer, bro.
Yeah.
Game changer.
Yeah, he is. And
Like,
it's
period.
unfortunate that we
And
didn't get
winner.
to see him play last year.
Right.
So the whole situation's unfortunate with the women, and that's all unfortunate. I don't want to sound insensitive, but this is a sports show, so that's what I'm going to focus on.
No doubt. But the timing was in his favor for what came down, and we are where we are.
So where
like
do you?
the Deshaun, the lottery, basically.
You know what I want to see?
What's that?
I want to see the Deshaun Watson versus Lamar Jackson series go ahead and start. I want to see that. We got the Pat Mahomes and the Josh Allen. I want to see the Deshaun Watson and the Lamar Jackson. Tell me that ain't primetime TV right there, bro.
That's gonna get a Monday night and a Sunday night game.
Pittsburgh, and I know they went out and got Mitch Trubisky. But Mitch Trubisky is, exactly.
Like,
great backup.
He's a great
backup for Deshaun.
placeholder.
But I know they got to be having a conversation about bringing Deshaun in the building in Pittsburgh, bro. They have to.
I would trade there. Mitch goes, Zach goes. What you need, a one? That'll go.
And that may be why they got Mitch Trubisky, huh?
Go.
A young talented quarterback.
Little trade bait.
Yeah.
Could be.
Bro.
Like I would go after. I would give up quite a bit for Deshaun.
Yeah.
At 26.
Yeah.
Was he 26?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they still got Haskins on the contract up there. That's a 1 and a 2 right there, isn't it?
Yep.
Former.
Was a 1.
Yeah.
Z was a 2.
Yeah, bro. Like,
yeah.
bro, I'll give them both. Hey, y'all decide. Y'all, hey, if you believe in your quarterback, coach, I'll give you a couple high prospects right here. Right here. But
yeah, Deshaun in Pittsburgh, instant.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Especially with that new defensive coordinator out there, Mr. Flores. Yeah, that's going to be a hard hitting game.
That's scary.
It's already been a hard hitting game. But
that's going to be a good one.
I think that would be.
I would go to that game.
Yeah,
I'll
bro.
be at that one.
Yeah, bro. I think that would be an awesome thing for that division for Pittsburgh.
Yep.
I really just don't want to see him in the NFC West.
Burrow, Watson, Lamar.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Baker.
Ooh bro. That's must see TV every week coming out of that one conference.
Twice a year.
Best conference in the league, and I'm talking, the AFC West ain't bad.
Ain't bad at all. Yeah,
with Carr and Herbert and Mahomes,
and
right?
Now Russ.
And now Russ. Oh my gosh, bro.
Bro, we're about to see some good ball.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun to talk about. But yeah, man, we'll see where Deshaun ends up. Whoever gets him, man, is going to be a very, very fortunate bunch. Fortunate bunch. So we'll move on to the NBA now. Some pretty cool stuff going on with these Dallas Mavericks, bro. Yeah. Luka Doncic.
Luka
got him up in the top 5 in the power rankings.
They moved him on up.
Bro.
I get it, rightfully so.
Yeah, bro. After that win against the Celtics.
That's big,
right? And they play the Nets tonight.
Tonight is the Net.
Oof.
But they're there though. So no Kyrie.
Yeah, no Kyrie. Yeah, that man just put up 60 last night. And we'll get to that.
That's so dumb.
Bro.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyrie, you can come to the game.
You can sit on the bench, Kyrie.
You can talk to everybody. you can talk to any fan.
Yeah.
You can go up there. You can come down here. It doesn't.
You can come on the court during timeouts.
It doesn't matter. You can come on the court during the time. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Huddle up with the guys.
Oh,
give everybody a hug.
Gosh, bro.
Talk to them. Kiss them on you. Whatever you want to do. But you can't go in the locker room.
Yeah.
And you can't play in the game.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing.
Like.
It's the dumbest thing in the world,
so
bro.
Stupid.
Yeah,
it's so dumb.
And you know, we were gonna talk about this a little bit later, but we may as well talk about it now, man. Durant was like, man, he called out the mayor. He was like, man, everybody looking for attention. Looking for attention right now.
That's his power move.
Yeah, bro. That's what I tell people that don't vote, you know, that don't root for the Cowboys that are from Dallas, you know, that like Green Bay or Philly or something. Unless you play in the league, like you got a different. I understand. Yeah, I understand, bro. Like, so when you play at a higher level, you got a different view of the entire league in general, right?
Indeed.
Where you're not a fan of a team, you're a fan of players and the game,
yeah.
but not a team.
Yeah.
But you know, but anybody grow up in Dallas, rooting for Philly or something, Green Bay or Pittsburgh, grew up here and even never stepped foot on the dirt in that city,
right.
You just need a hug, dog. You want some attention. You just like
that's
argue.
What it is. Okay.
You can argue. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
so yeah, no, that's wild, bro. You know, and we'll see if the mayor, you know, we'll see how
it plays out.
Yeah, how he reacts to his words.
Yeah,
because
he may double down and be like,
"Oh,
really?"
You know, I'm a Knicks fan anyway, dog. So
nah, that boy,
all the Knicks are vaccinated, so I ain't too much worried about
he
you.
gonna be like, vaccinated. People, fans in the stadium only. Like, goddamn. Thanks, KD.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man.
But hopefully, man, he lets Kyrie play, man, because, you know, Kyrie he scored 50 in his last game. Last night, he scored 60.
He's a special guy.
15 of 19 shooting, bro.
He's an amazing talent.
You know, there
like, man.
People talking, saying he's the most skilled player to ever play the game of basketball.
He's
like, all around.
Yeah, I don't. He's up there.
Yeah, in the conversation, no doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro. Like that's
pretty
serious. That's pretty serious.
Is pretty serious.
And then, you know, Karl Anthony Towns, bro, he hit 60 the other night too. So he's been going off since.
Yeah, big cat.
Yeah, big cat since he won that 3-point contest.
Oh yeah.
Well, won the 3-point contest and just been
sent him to a whole nother realm.
Bro. Yeah, bro. He put up 60 for his mama. I think it was the anniversary of her passing or something like that the other night.
Oh, that's nice.
But put up 60 on him, man. So the Lake Show, man. Hey, as I told y'all, I don't know if y'all realize it, but Russell Westbrook is hoping to build a new Staples Center brick by brick, bro. That dude there, dog, is it's pretty bad.
Flag on the play.
What's going down, Jay?
Oh no!
Oh,
it was a fake timeout.
I thought he threw a tech. He threw a tech on Russ.
Not yet.
0-0. Go sit down. So nah, man.
Yeah, no, it's been bad.
Russ, bro, I saw him take a shot. I saw him take a shot like this early in the year. Like, but the one earlier in the year at least hit on the same side of the backboard that he was on. It was just like 2 feet too high.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but the one the other night, bro, he shot a ball clear over the rim. Like, you would have to try to do this in horse, bro. Like, hey, I'm not even trying to shoot to make a shot. I just want to hit the other side of the backboard without hitting anything else.
Literally.
Bro.
Other side of the backboard.
Yeah, bro. Hit the other side of the backboard. And went up with confidence. He's like, ooh,
man.
It was straight. Like, come on, Russ. You're triple-double king, bro. Like, what's going on? So the Lakers suck. I saw LeBron just pissed off. He's just mad right now. He said, this ain't my team. You know, saying stuff like that, but.
He said, yeah, when you say that, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not.
In the locker room, it ain't good. In the administration, it ain't good.
It ain't good.
Like, it ain't good in the state. It ain't good nowhere.
For nobody, dog. It's all bad right now, man. So, but have you seen that new show on HBO?
I did. I started.
The winning
Magic.
Winning time. Winning time.
Yeah, about Magic.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's a good show, man. Y'all check that out. Plug HBO. Pay us. So it's March. March Madness is starting.
It's a good time of the year.
This Friday. I guess it was a couple games to get into the March Madness.
Yeah,
two last night, and then two tonight.
And the NIT started last night.
NIT started as well.
So we're 1 seed in the NIT.
Ooh, Oklahoma coming in tough.
And Texas A&M. Huh?
They're coming in tough in the NIT?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Don't get it. You know what conference we came out of?
Yeah, I get it.
They hosed us now.
So I mean, do you still take pride in being in NIT or 1 seed, or you think they should have been in the tournament? Because I thought you said they were down.
We definitely should have been in. Yeah, no, we definitely. Okay. It's not that we were down. We played probably arguably the toughest conference in the country this year.
Yeah.
Tough defense from a defensive standpoint.
Yeah.
Top defenses in the country are in the Big 12.
Yeah.
And obviously we played them night in, night out. We lost games, overtime games, buzzer beater games. Every game was no game. I mean, we had our game where we got our ass whooped. But for the most part, every game was a game.
Bro, are Baylor and Kansas both out of the Big 12?
Yes.
How they both number 1 seeds?
Exactly.
That's crazy,
exactly.
Dog.
Like balling, bro.
That's
like
crazy.
Locking motherfuckers up, bro.
Yeah.
Like we beat Baylor in the Big 12 tournament.
Yep.
To go on.
Yep.
And then we lost to Tech, who's tough, who we had a chance to win still.
Yeah.
But the point is, the Big 12 was very tough defensively.
Yeah.
So for us to be a 1 seed in the NIT, what the fuck ever, let's go ball and do our thing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, should have been in that damn tournament.
Yeah, you think so?
They put that team in that damn tournament.
Because they got a chance against
anybody. Got a
anybody.
chance versus anybody.
They're top 64, no doubt.
1,000%.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Like, easy. It's going to be a good game, an overtime game. Just, they're going to compete at the level of a Baylor or a Kansas because we lost to Kansas on a buzzer beater.
Oh my gosh!
A 3 off the glass, come
wow.
on,
really? So they truly got hosed in the selection.
We did get hosed in the selection.
Wow, because those are quality losses.
I know that quality losses. There's no
such that, but at the same time, if I'm over here getting beat by Charleston University,
whoever, North South.
Yeah.
Hines, I don't know.
Yeah, bro. I heard it was a community college on the women's side. Like I don't even. It's crazy. But if you're losing to a small school, Kansas, you don't belong. But if you're losing to one of
the 1 seeds,
in the NCAA,
come on now.
Yeah, bro. No, I get it.
Come on now.
I get it.
But we're in the NIT.
Yeah.
We won our first game versus Missouri State. It was great. I had a kid, Mosley, straight bucket, hit 22 points in the first half. Like literally nobody could guard this guy.
Handled him.
Second half, getting the ball in his hand, we're gonna double.
Yeah.
Porter Mosley, that's what we do. That's what in the Big 12 is great coaching.
Yeah.
He got took out of the game. I think he had 4 points in the second half. And we ended up winning by 16.
Bro, so
it's a great adjustment.
Texas is in the tournament. I feel like they had a bad.
Texas is like a 6 seed.
Oh, they're like a 6. They are 6 seed. They're 6 seed.
They're 6 seed. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, were they better than Oklahoma?
Record wise, yes.
Yeah.
On the court, no, not outright. There's nobody that was head and shoulders above what we were. Yeah. We just lost tough games. Bro.
Yeah.
We lost them.
Did Oklahoma beat any of the top seeds? Did they ever? I know they were close games.
No, we beat Baylor.
You did beat Baylor.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's enough. That's the national champion from last year.
That's enough. Yes, we beat Baylor, and we beat them in the Big 12 tournament. In the first, that's.
So I guess, man, it's probably one of the things. Was like, hey, man, we already got 7 teams out of this conference in the tournament, man. They just gonna have to fall, so we can let other teams play.
I don't know how many top 10 wins we had. Yeah, but we had
enough.
A few.
Yeah, and close games
for teams that were similar record.
Yeah,
we were by far, above them.
Yeah, yeah. So Jonas, who you got this year in the tournament, bro? On the men's side, I did see the Jackson State women. They got a 21-game winning streak again this year. Jeez. Longest winning streak, out there. So.
Yeah, I think they have a chance this year.
Yeah, who you taking on the men's side?
Man, I don't even know.
Let's throw one out. Let's see what happens.
I think OU strong.
Yeah, but they're in the NIT though, so they're not in the big tournament.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a problem. But,
bro, that's hilarious.
Who you got though? Let's just say Gonzaga, Baylor. Baylor won it last year, and they're pretty strong.
Well, yeah, and I was actually realistically, I was gonna say, I always hate to pick the one that went last year because I want to see somebody else get it.
Yeah,
But
and everybody's gunning for you.
Baylor's strong. Like that's their thing.
Yeah. So
So
right on. Who you is it?
my
So
dude,
you picking Baylor?
Just sticking with Baylor.
I think I'll stick with Baylor.
Cool. Who you rocking with, man? Who you got going? I know you were high on Gonzaga and that 7-foot stud they got out there.
Chet, 7 foot, the white ranchula.
Yeah.
I love them. It's fun to watch. I don't know. So I like Baylor, Big 12. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to stick with one of like our guys. But I seen Arizona too.
Yeah.
They play defense. They're lengthy. They're rangy. They can hit the three.
Yeah.
And I know it's tough, man. I don't know. So between Baylor,
so let's say you're 4.
Baylor, Arizona. I'll throw Auburn in there.
Okay.
And my 4th kind of wild card, I would go with Purdue. And the 7 fucking giant.
Yeah.
And then they got guards, and then they're power forward. I can't remember his name, but solid.
You've thrown some solid squads out there, bro.
Like those would be my
So I got I Texas Tech playing Purdue to get to the Final Four.
That's a great matchup.
Yeah.
I got that too.
I think I got that to get to the Final Four, man. And just because of what Texas Tech has had to go through to get there.
Indeed.
I got Texas Tech advancing.
Yeah.
Right?
They're tough.
Yeah, bro. And I've seen them
big across the board.
And I've seen them beat some good teams this year, bro. Like in the big games, I don't know if it's home cooking in Lubbock or if they're just consistently like beating.
No, they're consistently defensively.
Yeah.
A problem.
Yeah.
Because who they're at point is 6'6". Mm-hmm. And they don't go down from there.
Yeah.
And they can move, and they're active, and they're athletic, and so they're a problem defensively.
Yeah.
They really are. It's just hard. They got range and length is crazy.
Bro. Yeah, that's so I've in my brackets I've got I think I ended up with Texas Tech. It was Texas Tech or Purdue. That's a tough one, bro. Purdue is really good as well.
Yep.
Gonzaga seems like they have another easy path.
They do.
Because North Carolina is not very good this year.
I don't. Yep.
You know,
I think I got them losing early.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. Mm-hmm. So I think Gonzaga's going to be in the Final Four again unless something crazy happens.
Yep.
I've got Baylor back. Just because I feel like they're just tested, bro. And that Baylor-Illinois matchup, I think that's what it comes down to in that bracket. That'll be a good one. And then, but I got Baylor advancing. Okay. And I forget who my 4th team was.
Arizona side.
Oh, Arizona, bro.
Yeah,
Arizona.
That's why I got them in there.
Yeah, I got Arizona in there, bro. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, bro. I might have my bracket wrong just off the top of my head, but I think it's going to be a very entertaining March Madness, bro. And I kind of like the fact that you can't go to the league straight out of high school anymore because I think there's several guys that have big time ability. Now, if there is an upset of Gonzaga, I think it'll be Memphis upsetting Gonzaga. If there is an upset of Gonzaga, right? So, but we'll see how that plays out on the women's side. Now, I know they're not a 1 seed, but OU's women have been balling, bro.
Oh, they have.
They've been balling, bro.
Yeah.
And they're coming in hot.
Yep. Which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they've won, 12 out of the last 13?
Ooh. Yeah.
Right? So they coming in hot. Mm-hmm. Have you had a chance to just sit and watch any of their recent games? Or?
No, I've only seen parts. I haven't just watched the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
What I do know is they're streaking.
Yeah.
And I know in a tournament.
That's what you need.
You want to go in hot.
Yeah, I think they got some big girls down there.
Huh?
I think they got some big girls in Oklahoma. Down low.
I mean, I know. Oh, what I do know is we got shooters.
Got you.
I can't remember my girl's name, but she's on pace to, or if she hadn't already broke the record for 3-point field goals.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting to not see UConn as a top seed in the women's tournament, man. So I think it's very good. They're 2 seed, I believe. 2. Yeah, I believe they're a 2 seed. But the women's, I didn't even put it on here. I should have reprinted it. But the top seeds, I think South Carolina, Stanford, and 2 more, obviously, right? The top seeds. But should be good. Both sides. And I didn't even realize this. This is the first year the women's tournament has been branded as March Madness.
What?
The first year ever.
What was it called?
Just the women's tournament.
Seriously?
Yes. It's the women's NCAA tournament, and all that flack about the locker rooms and the gym and all the
just the
how they weren't.
Thing as the boys.
It was not equal anything going on, from the goodie bags. When they took that picture of the gym, bro, that was sad. It was like a wide open space with like horrible weights. Like 2 dumbbells.
That was bad. That was in Indianapolis, wasn't it? Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That.
So they've,
I remember
that's a good thing that they shine light on that because the women's game is going to benefit from that. And it's, the women's tournament is just as exciting, bro. Like they just can't dunk and everything, but the women are more skilled, bro. Like I love watching girls get out there and shoot. They're so fundamental, dog. And we talked about that last week a little bit, but that I still can't. It's hard for me to watch a WNBA game. But anyways, we will keep this party rolling, keep it a moving. Yep. I think I did print out the wrong doggone.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is the right one. This is the right one. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. So transitioning, luckily, MLB, they came to an agreement since we last met, right?
Congratulations to your boys.
Yeah,
man.
bro. I mean, I don't really care about the
rolling.
MLB because I just think they crooked crooks. And, they're not doing anything to help the game advance. And the owners are just, the powerful dudes, bro.
What they agreed to, having a DH now?
Yep. I mean, but still, like, what's needed is a bunch of old dudes to die. And I hate to be the one to say that, but
no, but that makes sense.
Yeah,
absolutely. You're not going to get past the old guard until the old guard's gone.
Exactly, and people want to see the fun side of baseball. They want to see a Korean brand in America.
That's going to be 20, 30, 40.
20, 15, 20 years from now, bro. It'll be a minute. But, that's what people want to see, right? The exciting, the party, the environment, because just watching 9 innings of baseball, unless you're a baseball fan like me, I can sit up. I went to a high school game last night, and I'm talking about I was locked in.
Wow.
Locked in. Shout out Midlothian High School winning their first district game against Ennis last night, 3-2. Shout out Gavin Grisham, scoring that first run, hitting shots up the middle. But so I can sit and watch. I'm calling pitches, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at counts. I'm watching dudes swings. Like, oh, he can't hit a curve. Like I'm like breaking the game down. Mm-hmm. And I also remember a time when I was like 15. I go to the Rangers game. And from the first pitch to the 9th inning, I was walking around. I did not see a pitch in the game.
Right.
I might come up, get some food in the suite, and see some fireworks on the home run. I'm right back trying to mac. Thought I was a little mac, dog. Yeah. But just had no interest in learning about the game. I just loved playing it.
Right.
But watching it was boring as hell.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the way the general public views baseball at this point. Just long. So
not a lot of action
at all. They got to figure out some type of way to shorten the game, bro, and to make it more impactful. I just think I don't think a pitch clock is necessary. I think pitchers in general need an understanding as catcher catches it, like get back close to the rubber, catch the ball, get back on that rubber.
But ain't no consequences for not keeping the tempo up. So what's the motivation?
Yeah,
really.
Consequences. One of your teammates, throwing you in your locker in the clubhouse, saying, "Damn, dog, I fell asleep 5 times, bro. I ain't trying to sit out here for we're up by 5, dog. Throw strikes. What you walking around the bump for, dog? Like, what are you doing?"
He trying to protect the lead.
Like, bro, no, get on the bump, throw fastballs. I don't want to see all these curveballs. We're up by 5 runs. Why you throwing curveballs? Just let them hit it, bro. Just don't let them hit it out the yard. We'll make a play. Like, keep the game going, bro. We bored out here. Like, that's the conversation that, and
that'll
pitchers,
be a good conversation.
I think pitchers are starting to understand that because I'm starting to see more of them, not necessarily quick pitch, but, get the ball and get back going.
Like, all right, drop, bro.
Yeah, because, bro, you can fall asleep quick, dog, when dudes throwing balls up there.
I think there need to be consequences.
Yeah, so pitch clock, you think that's the way?
Yeah, if you ain't no back, like, you get a base.
Dang, bro. A bag? A bag or a ball? Because you got to earn them hits, dog.
I like to see baseball scores at like 8 to 12. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey.
I want to see runs. Like
I don't-
it's gonna count. It's gonna cost you a lot if you like delaying the game.
I haven't looked at the collective bargaining agreement. My bad,
No, you
but
good.
I don't know if the steroid issue has been addressed. Right, because I saw that the Yankees got a new catcher. This dude looks like he's like 5'8", 5'9", Hulk Hogan arms. Straight Hulk got them pythons, Hulkamaniacs.
That boy be throwing that
Boy got
shit.
them pythons, dog. Boy, his veins
Yo.
stuck out like 2 inches off his bicep. I was like, damn, dog. I think he
good.
was juicing in the off season, but I don't know.
We don't
I
know.
can't speculate.
Nah, but you can.
Yeah, but you can. But you can. But it don't look normal.
It just
You know,
don't fit, bro.
that dude
It's like
5'7".
girls that get them booties,
Yeah.
but they got no thighs,
Oh my gosh.
no hands,
Kardashian. I was like, hold
Like,
on, there's no muscle tone, but your booty is
got
perfectly big and round.
no thigh. Like your
Like,
thigh
what
ain't thick
happened?
at all. You can have a big ass, thick ass booty with a skinny thigh.
Like,
Don't work.
that is not real. Them beans ain't
like
going there
them-
like that. You know what I'm saying? That rice ain't sticking like that, man.
Yeah, the drumstick don't come out like that. When you eat the lollipop drumstick, they manufacture like they gotta like make the meat like
Only
move up.
at KFC,
That's not
dog.
natural. That's what I'm saying. It's not natural.
Only at KFC, dog. Is where you gonna see it? No, KFC.
KFC? No,
Yeah, Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's the only
properly
place.
proportioned. Even that one is properly
No,
proportioned.
that's the thigh to the leg.
Huh?
They both big. Gotcha. Because that chicken,
Exactly.
that chicken full of
If they
juice.
both big, that makes sense.
Yeah. Man, bro, that's. Anyways, you know, we'll see.
We'll see.
I will say, if they are juicing, it's gonna make the game more exciting. We'll see what happens. You know, and then when the president gets in trouble, he'll probably ban it again, and people start whatever.
No, whatever.
Anywho, on to our favorite part of the show. Jonas, what you got for us this week in Tech Talk, man?
Man, you remember that Bruce Willis movie where they had to shoot the asteroid down?
Yeah. They had a song, Aerosmith song at the end, and I love it.
Oh, Independence Day?
Was that Bruce
That
Smith?
wasn't Bruce Smith.
That was Will-
I said
that
Bruce
was Will-
Smith. Bruce
No,
Willis.
I think it was Bruce Smith.
Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis? Willis.
Bruce Smith played for the Bills.
Willis. I was like, Bruce Smith? No, you said Will Smith. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you missed me. All right. No, Bruce Smith. It
Bruce
was not
Willis.
Bruce Smith.
Yeah.
It was
Bruce Willis.
Willis. There we
It
go.
wasn't Bruce Lee.
I was like, Smith. Bruce Smith?
It's only like 3 Bruces in the whole world. Bruce Lee, Bruce Smith,
Bruce Smith and
and
Bruce
Bruce
Willis.
Willis.
Oh, man.
So,
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Jay.
That one had the Aerosmith song at the end, I'm telling you.
It did, yes.
Yes.
okay.
All right.
But
look,
what about
this last weekend, they had some people spotted an asteroid about to hit the Earth.
Oh, man.
Like, for
Yeah.
real?
Yeah, for real.
Thanks, sir.
And this is how much time they had to get Bruce Willis together and send that rocket up there. Had about 2 hours.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
They made it happen?
Well, so fortunately, this asteroid was only about 10 feet across, and it burned up.
Oh, it burned up.
Burned up
It
in the
wasn't big
atmosphere.
enough to make it through. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey,
That happened.
that happened. Yeah, that's a real thing.
Like I
Wow.
pointed out to Jonas, though, it could be like spiders. It could be the baby spider.
Oh, yeah. Little crust,
Yeah.
asteroid crust
Yeah, right.
Before the mama spider,
shows up.
tarantula.
That was just the test. That was just the test asteroid.
Uh-huh.
But they did spot it. So you say they spotted like 2 days prior?
No, well, I thought it was 2 days, but I look back, it's 2 hours,
Oh my gosh!
like that.
All right,
Look,
So-
this dude is going almost 40,000 miles an hour.
bro.
Wow. Who spotted it?
40,000 miles.
U.S., Russia, China.
So this was actually just a student at the Konkoli Observatory in Hungary.
Bro, so this is just
Hungary.
like the movie, the Netflix movie.
It was
Yeah.
a student.
A student spotted it, bro.
did.
I wonder if he spotted it like 2 months ago and nobody believed him, and then 2 hours.
Exactly.
Yeah, 2 hours before it hit.
Like the movie.
Just like the movie.
Like he been cussing everybody out.
It's like, hey,
it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
insane, man.
And,
So
you
where
know,
did it land?
Like that's one of those things that like it's just not a matter of if there's going to be another asteroid impact. It's a matter of when.
That's right.
So the asteroid didn't
No
land.
doubt.
So where did it burn up? You said it burned up over like Iceland?
In the atmosphere.
Burn up in the atmosphere over like Iceland, Norway. They should have been able to see it from there.
Man, I'm
Oh,
jealous
wow.
up there, man. They get all the cool
They
like
get all the-
Skyworks, like
Right.
the what was it called? The
Lights. The Northern Lights.
Northern Lights, bro. Northern Lights don't need no more. We need some Southern action.
Some Southern Lights. What's up?
We need some Southern asteroids burning up. We by the equator, it makes more sense. You know, I'm just saying, dog. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an
wild.
interesting question. We'll have to do some research on that. Find out why that is.
yeah.
There's no
But you know, that's not the only
equator
interesting
lights.
thing. We had I guess this is probably the first time that we've really had this happen. I guess really in history, certainly of the history of the U.S.
What's up?
We had a president sign an executive order to explore what it would take to create a central bank digital currency.
I told you.
So we're talking about some crypto.
It's all about the CBDCs, man.
Yeah, man. It's all about that central bank. That's where it all comes down to. Central
Yeah.
bank.
So
SDRs and CBDCs. Special drawing rights. Central bank digital currencies. It's the name of the game.
but there's several other countries that have already been dibbling and dabbling with specific.
China's already launched theirs.
Really, the
Yeah.
digital currency. What is that
They have
called?
a digital CBDC right now.
Wow.
Like a digital yuan.
Wow.
Yeah, they gave it out to people as tests, but no, that was just like 2 years ago.
Is that why they banned XRP in China?
They do not ban the XRP.
Or not ban
has
it,
never
but
been
crypto
banned.
can't. Not ban it, but is that why they?
Yeah, so China banned Bitcoin at one point because of the proof of work,
Yeah.
energy consumption, and so on and so forth. But they've never. That's the only one essentially.
Got you.
India's banned Bitcoin. Same thing, proof of work, all
Got
the
you.
energy consumption and so on. But then they unban it.
Yeah.
India's probably done it like 3 times. China's probably done it like 5.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Got you. So
Here's-
what?
Here's the basics of what that executive order was.
Yeah.
The Treasury Department and some of their people are looking at what the impact of crypto on markets and financial institutions are, because they're worried about stability. They're worried about is this stuff going to destabilize existing financial systems.
Yep.
The other couple of things that it orders is looking at the Commerce Department to come up with like a framework to help make sure that the U.S. stays
Ahead.
put air quotes around this.
Don't
To
get
help
left
make
behind.
sure that the U.S. stays
In control?
of digital assets innovation,
Yeah.
which I'm afraid that we're already missed the boat on that one.
Yeah.
You think?
Considering the guy just straight up quit, the guy in the government for the what brand? I forget exactly what role he had, but he just straight up quit and said we're so far behind China, like we've lost the technology, like war, like we've lost it.
Have we? I don't know. I don't know that we have.
I don't think that
You don't think
game's
so?
over yet.
Not TBD, but I don't think that we're that far behind.
Okay. And why do you say that?
Still the
Oh, I'm
first
sorry. What are you
quarter.
saying, Jonas?
It says still the first quarter.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's the beginning. I think.
But that being said, a research group called the Atlantic Council says that the U.S. is the furthest behind of any major economy in terms of developing a CBDC. We got the furthest way to go to catch up on that.
I
Yeah.
doubt that too. Yeah, because the Faster Payments Council And I want to say the Treasury, like they've been in conversation and talking about a CBDC for a few years now here in the United States. And as you know, they're not necessarily going to make public what's going on in the background or what they have, whatever it is that they're working on. We're going to hear, hey, we're thinking about when they've already thought about.
Yeah.
Like publicly, we're going to hear them say, we're thinking about.
Yeah.
When in the back end for 2 years, they've already been thinking about it, or 3 years, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so I don't know that we are that far behind. But
we just haven't shown our hand.
That part.
Yeah.
So Tom, I think definitely Tom's going to tell, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think one of the big problems that the U.S. has, as opposed to like China, is because we are a democracy, because we don't have a great leader that says this is what we're going to do.
We did.
Trump
would have been like, "Nah, that's what we're doing, motherfuckers." Like, all right.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, and that always worked out real well too, didn't it?
No doubt. Didn't matter. Clearly, he's out.
But yeah, and that's another part of the problem is even if you have somebody who's got the will and the political backing to make an executive order like that's really put some teeth into it, how long before they're out?
Right.
Years max. And,
right.
And that's there's a reason why we have our system set up that way, but because we're not China.
Yeah.
But, let's slow some things down sometimes.
We're a democracy.
But what I do know is in this democracy,
with an electoral college,
to lose the petrodollar and the power that the dollar was, and it is certainly not anymore. And I think, everything that's transpired in the last year and a half, especially here recently with the war, and for whatever reason, all the talk about SWIFT, I think is alluding to the fact that there will be a system, a financial system, that there will be a handful of governments that will be on the same level. And it's not going to be one. We're not going to be United States dollar, King Dingling or whatever. But there will be a handful of governments that will be in power.
And that, it BRICS, like, and we talked about that.
Yes.
Right? And then China and Russia made a currency like last year, 2 years ago, right?
A payment rail.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
I mean, it's already.
BRICS is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa.
Yeah.
That organization has been around for a while. It was BRIC without South Africa, and I think 2018 they made BRICS. But a part of that creation had to do with trade.
Yeah, well,
like
South Africa specifically has allowed China to come in and start with that infrastructure, right? Build out where Africa hadn't really let anybody in there.
Yeah.
On the continent come in
right.
and start building out, in that infrastructure. And China, that's a big landmass. That's a lot of area, bro.
It is. They got it covered.
And it'll be nice to be able to go in there and do some things from a U.S. standpoint, but that's never going to happen.
Hell no. In China?
No, in Africa.
Oh, yeah, no. We don't trust. We're not trustable.
Yeah, exactly.
How'd that happen?
Good question.
Fake media. Confusion.
Fake news.
They go back even a little bit further than that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No doubt.
I don't know the story, but I know there is one. Because it don't just happen.
You mentioned a couple of things, Mark, about some of the changes that would probably be coming from central currency, central digital currency, regardless of whether it's U.S. based or not. But
right.
I think that's one of the big questions that a lot of people have is what's the difference between, other than that it's a buzzword, what's the difference between a CBDC and just saying, okay, well, we're going to use credit cards and dollars? I mean, why would we spend all the time and effort to do a CBDC versus just streamlining some of the payment systems that we already have?
Because the new payment system are built streamlined, and CBDCs are, the little trolleys that would go on those payment rails and allow countries to do trade seamlessly. I think it's similar to, and I always like the value of blockchain and crypto is similar to the value of email versus analog. How I would always ask, like, hey,
man,
before email, how did anybody send a message to somebody in Australia?
Yeah.
In Europe?
A written letter.
Or it was a legitimate?
Yeah.
And then what percent of written letters actually made it?
Yeah.
What percent did it make it?
Yeah.
And then how long did it take for that letter to get there? And then how long did it take for you to get a letter back? The transfer of information was slow.
Yeah.
Like, it was like super slow.
Slow and clunky.
Clunky as hell.
And a lot of trust in between.
A lot of trust.
Yeah.
Like, too many kind of points along the way that
you got to give my information to.
That you're going to make it happen.
Yeah. A lot of these people
do your job.
A lot of these people
sleep at the wheel.
Yeah. And they're all going to know where I am. They got my address. Like, all these points I got to trust.
Yeah.
That my information is not going to just, be
make
out
it
there.
To where I need it to make it to.
Yeah, bro. Like,
yep. An email.
So to push that analogy a little bit, kind of what you're saying is that the payment systems that we have now, the electronic payment systems that we have now, are kind of like, if you took that, they're kind of like maybe the telegraph system that we had in the 1800s, where you still have a lot of like manual intervention. You still have a lot of people having to put hands on things to make things happen, versus like, I'm not even gonna say email. I'm gonna say like instant messaging.
Yeah.
Where there's lots of different ones. There's a lot of interoperability between them, and there's a lot of ways to broadcast things. There's a lot of more flexibility in terms of what the technology can do, as opposed to, sending a letter with some electronic pieces in between.
Right.
Which is what we have now. So, now we're talking about, we're basically still thinking in terms of, I have $100 bill and I'm going to take it to the Western Union place and give it to somebody, and they're going to transfer it somehow magically.
Yep.
And
but that $100 bill is only $76 once you take it there.
Exactly. So that's the point. Like, my 100 that I'm sending over there they're gonna end up getting $69.
Yeah.
And I had to go somewhere to do it.
Yep.
Versus literally just let me send $100 to, I don't know, middle of
Dubai.
I'm sending $100 to Dubai or India, and I can do that from here, and they're going to get maybe 99.98.
Yeah.
Carl asked if we talked about XRP.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like, full disclosure, XRP holder. Yep. We're there, but the value of the new system and being able to make that exchange in a matter of seconds for a fraction of a penny.
Yep.
You can't beat it. Governments know that.
Yep.
They know that, but they can't just say like, hey, this is what we're doing. Like China, like you said, Jonas, hey, this is what we're doing. Y'all can't say shit.
Yeah. So you got to
the majority of the world, there has to be a reason,
yeah,
for why we're doing what we're doing, and it has to make sense to the people.
And if you listen to what they're saying, even with Elon Musk, bro, if you listen to their descriptions,
for sure,
like they will describe the currency all day long without saying the name.
The name,
right?
Exactly.
Speaking to XRP, like everybody is speaking to this, and I know there's
technology that allows all the characteristics of what a Ripple, Stellar, XDC. There's a handful that are similar technological platforms that allow institutions and governments to function the same.
Yeah.
They're super beneficial, but they'll always talk about the characteristics.
The green,
not the what, not the who.
The green
just
currency. the green currency. Yeah. And I know Ethereum too. I don't know enough about Ethereum too, but I know that it's not.
They're moving to
capable of doing what XRP is doing.
Well, I mean that's the goal,
right? That's the goal, but at the end of the day,
Ripple. I mean, XRP Ledger has been doing that for over a decade now.
Yeah,
without error.
Yeah. So, I mean, when you're talking about efficiency, speed, consistency, like,
ain't nothing like it.
Yeah, I mean, why would you remake it if it's already there?
So here's
you're only setting yourself up for possible failure, right? And you don't have the proof of work.
The proof of work.
Utility.
Proof of work. King.
This utility, these use cases.
Here's the other question, and this one is one that had kind of faded away a little bit there a couple of years ago, but now because of all the things that have happened over the last few months, crypto has dipped, so it's the stock market.
Yep.
Everything's a little bit on a downturn right now.
Everything dipped.
And so there's a lot of people, old school money people mostly, who are saying, okay, but they're usually starts off with, yeah, see, I told you so about the crypto.
Right.
And they want to say, you should be buying gold, you should be, buying
silver.
Dollars, you should be buying silver, or, copper in some cases, depending on, how advanced they are. But they're basically saying that they're basically making the argument that that whatever cryptocurrency it is, that there's not really anything behind it.
Right.
So how do you argue that crypto has some value, or is that even the right argument to make?
What was backing the dollar is what I say. I mean, here in America. But
used to be gold.
But
outprinted the gold reserve.
Exactly.
Crypto. I mean, it's like what's backing it?
The community, the people.
I also look at it like the railroad industry. Like the blockchain is the tracks, the currencies are the carts. They handle the exchange from end to end. So. And the future of what money exchange looks like will be blockchain based. I mean, if somebody argues with that, I mean, you can show multiple patents between Bank of America, Wells Fargo, European Central Bank. I mean, there's enough research that it wouldn't take too many rocks to look up under and see blockchain. And then crypto being a part of the means of exchange, like, period. And so what's backing it is the benefits that exchanges, institutions, that government will get from being able to leverage this platform and not have to use a lot of what's set in the middle of their exchange for decades. And that, at the end of the day, is what's backing it.
And I think that
we're gonna make more money. Like they're gonna make a shit ton of money. Like they're gonna
absolutely
they're gonna have a shit ton of money
and keep more money, right? And I think there's a big misunderstanding. And Jonas, we've talked about this between the difference between cryptocurrency and blockchain. Like typically, when people hear blockchain, they're thinking about cryptocurrency like immediately, and they're two separate parts.
Yep.
Right. Blockchain are the rails, right? So you got smart contracts on these rails. Right, and you can speak better than this than I can.
You're right.
Right. So what else? So people can have a better understanding of the blockchain. Mm-hmm. What else will people be seeing on this blockchain other than cryptocurrency specifically?
Well, those currencies are your carts, but in those carts you can pack real estate, supply chain management, contract. Mm-hmm. You can pack. Retail products, you can pack obviously banking.
Yes,
that's on the contract side. So where you're saying like, hey, this person's sending this to this person, or this bank is sending this to that bank, or this bank will send this once X happens.
Yeah,
hypotheticals, and so those will fit into the carts.
Yes,
that are on the payment rails or on the rails.
Got you.
And so from finance to supply chain management to bill management to art to vehicles, real estate, it doesn't matter. Like those all can fit in the cart that would be on the blockchain payment rails.
Yeah.
And so
whereas
in
before,
order to get a cart on the blockchain, you have to have a certain amount of validators. And so they're kind of like gatekeepers, but it's like everybody has a copy of what the blockchain is. And in order for me to write a smart, if I wanted to write a smart contract and say, hey, if your team won March Madness, I'll pay you $100.
Yeah.
And we want to write that in the contract and put it on the blockchain. That way it's immutable.
Yeah.
I can't take it back.
Yep.
I can't say I didn't do that.
Yep. No refund right here.
No refund right here.
Yeah.
And 24 people that have a copy of the blockchain say, yep. All right,
validated.
Mark validated. Mark said he's going to pay into JA's account $100 if this happens.
Yeah.
And if that happens, the blockchain will automatically make that transaction.
Yep.
To your account.
Yeah.
Not to a middle person and then your account. No. Directly to your account.
Yeah.
And it'll cost me nothing, essentially, to put that into your account.
So this is actually beneficial for the merchants.
Everybody benefits.
I mean, it's transparent. It's absolutely transparent because you have to first approve the transaction, and once it's approved, it's transparent. The merchant is like, look, as long as it's there, and it's validated.
It's validated. Yep.
You're gonna receive on the other end.
Exactly.
Period.
They say, hey, JA has $200 in his account.
Yep.
This food costs $34.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna take $34 and put it in your account.
Yep.
The merchant doesn't have to go through whatever point of sale service.
Nothing taken off the top.
Nothing taken off the top.
Yeah.
Direct to consumer in that regard.
So it's cheaper for the consumer.
Everybody wins.
And you get more of the whole as a merchant.
Cascade. That's right.
Yeah.
Like top down. So at the point where the businesses are winning, now they unlock, I don't have to pay 3% for every credit card transaction that I'm sending to someone's, whatever bank. Okay, I can actually give more discounts.
Yeah. So it's like I'm buying a car directly from the wholesaler. I'm buying a car directly from Mercedes.
It's not. You don't have to deal with all that upsell.
I don't got to worry about the markups.
You don't got to worry about the markups.
Any of that stuff. I'm getting it directly from the source.
So the future will be direct.
Yeah. That's
digital
blockchain.
directness. Yeah.
That's blockchain.
You to the business to business, institution to business, individual to individual, and it all be interoperable.
What is the quickest way to get from A to B?
Straight line.
Blockchain.
I got one more question / statement.
Yes, sir.
It seems like you're saying, and just correct me if I'm wrong if I'm in this statement, but it seems like you're saying that the bills, the dollar bills and the $100 bills that we have had and that we have tried to kind of duct tape and paste onto an electronic system have been just placeholders for value that we just sort of all agreed we would abide by. Whereas with a well-defined, well-built blockchain plus cryptocurrency plus smart contracts, etc., there's actual value in the system by the way that it functions.
By design.
There's functionality and value in that system aside from us just agreeing that we're going to use it as currency.
Yeah, agree. And so, you can look at a currency as a cart and the value of that cart, say it's $1,000, a coin, whatever coin is, or we'll take Bitcoin. It's at 39,000 today or 40,000 or whatever. If I wanted to send you $80,000 worth of whatever via blockchain, whether say supply chain I want to send you $80,000 worth of whiskey. And I want to use blockchain or you to pay me.
That's a lot of whiskey.
It's a lot of whiskey. It would take 2 of those carts, basically, for you to pay me. And so it's like the value of the currency is a part of what allows that, exchange to take place. And with those currencies, typically they're all limited. And so there's caps. So there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. Right now, I think 18 million has been minted. And so that value, is that has a very liquid market because Bitcoin is first. Bitcoin is also, everybody's familiar with it. There's a lot of money there.
First to market.
Yep. And so because that's there, when it comes to trade, a lot of people can use Bitcoin to trade. The problem will be it'll be fairly slow.
Clunky?
Pretty clunky and fairly slow. But there's faster tracks, like, you got a diesel versus a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Bitcoin would be a diesel versus having a Lamborghini on the track.
XRP. I call it out. XRP is that guinea.
It's the guinea. And so the Lamborghini today is undervalued. And so a lot of exchange, as much exchange as would happen, it can't happen today because today that car, the Lamborghini, hasn't become a Lamborghini yet. We don't know that Lamborghini is the value that it is. So today you can pay, the same amount you pay for a Nissan Altima for a Lamborghini in crypto terms.
Yeah.
And so you can't do a ton of transacting on that yet, but as the value of that grow, or they say, hey, this is the value of that based on what we need to transact, that will create the kind of liquidity pool, like the amount that you can actually exchange and start moving through.
Yeah.
And so those currencies and the values that they end at or whatever they determine them to be, or the market determines them to be, similar to how we determine that a dollar is a dollar, 5 is 5, 100 is 100, and what that can afford, that will be the case in terms of the currencies. And then the exchange will be much, much smoother, more efficient, more transparent, trackable, crazy trackable, so much trackable that they could, in the future, CBDCs, they could be like, no, you can't make that transaction. Your account is not what that is.
And there's only a certain amount of Lamborghinis that were built.
Period.
Well, I was going to say maybe the CBDC is kind of like the I would have said Camry, but like the Altima of the crypto world. It's not as sexy as the Lamborghini, and it's not as powerful as the diesel.
Nope.
But it's the thing that everybody knows how to drive, and everybody can.
That's the dollar.
That's the dollar.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's the steady Eddie.
Manual.
Mm-hmm.
Not even, you can't even hit that gear harder with that automatic. I'm sorry, with that manual. I mean, it's automatic, not manual.
Right.
That dollar's an automatic Camry.
That's the CBDC.
The
CBDC version, not the
CBD.
CBD
Yeah.
version.
I mean, CBDC. Yeah, those are.
That's a different.
They're going to be great because the tech behind them.
Right.
But the value of it will be steady.
The
The value of other currencies will be more valuable because they will be able to transport those CBDCs wherever they need to go. Like, I can take whatever our CBDC is going to be in the States and go to China, Europe, Australia, Africa, and spend, and the crypto that will be that'll sit in the middle of the transaction will essentially be what's more valuable.
Yeah.
That'll allow me to spend that in Africa, and it'll convert right into, because they want their CBDC. That's cool. And it was just whatever sits in the middle, which will be XRP or XLM or XDC, whichever one, it'll convert into their local CBDC.
Right.
Yeah. And so those
there'll
the
be-
bridge currencies are the real value.
You won't have to go to those exchange markets when you get to the airport.
Exactly. And pay
That's
$10
that's
for
somebody who might be
$30.
unhappy about it.
Huh?
That's somebody who might be unhappy about the rise of crypto.
Hey,
Absolutely.
it is what it is.
1000%.
Democracy around here,
and
man.
I was thinking about like home escrows and things like that. You know, things that
Yeah.
require where you have to go and physically deposit money and
Yeah.
But Jonas, aren't monopolies illegal?
Yeah. No, that business is
actually that's not actually true.
slowly fading.
fun fact,
Monopolies aren't illegal?
a monopoly is only illegal if it's abusing its power.
Yeah.
Ah,
Google is definitely a monopoly.
yeah. But that, I mean, that's just like there's other search engines, just people don't know about them, and that's just lack of access.
Yeah. Monopoly.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think they got it sold up.
yeah, they got it sold
Like
up. They got
that
it
people
sold
don't
up.
even know that other shit exists.
Exactly, they don't even look for it.
Man, you don't even try.
And I'm sure, I wonder what would come up if I Google search other search engines.
I think it's
try
pretty
that.
funny that DuckDuckGo has billboards. Out.
DuckDuckGo?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's a
they're
cool one.
advertising by billboards. So
I like that, Duck.
Wow, I took it back old school. It was like, hey, people
Right.
are driving still, so
that's right. Every now and then they look up from their phone.
Google won't let them buy a Google ad.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, man. No, that's good stuff, bro. That's good stuff, man. So
Enjoy this.
yeah, this is fun. I personally, I would enjoy a little bit of this conversation every week. You know,
Every week. Yeah.
every week,
I'm
bro.
in.
You know,
I'm in.
like yeah, we'll see what the people
There's
think,
a lot
bro.
of there's a lot of news every week for sure. Every day.
Yeah.
But every week, oh man, it don't stop.
And
It don't stop.
it's
'Cause
like
crypto don't sleep.
It's like it's a sport. The crypto games.
Crypto games,
crypto
baby.
sports, bro. Like we can
don't
start the
sleep.
crypto games over here, dog. You
We
know,
can
making
get
sure
the
people are
crypto
staying
games.
up on the news. You know, the trades, the transactions, what's going down. You know,
like,
the court
okay,
cases.
I see.
Yeah,
I see,
bro.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man, crypto
Hey.
games coming soon, like now. But
Done.
no,
A
man,
week
Jonas,
little update.
you good, bro? Like anything else, man? That was good stuff right there.
Yeah, it was.
I'm good, man. That was a good. I feel like I learned some stuff.
Yeah, shit, I know I did.
I love it. You know, I've been there for 6 years now. Like,
Yeah, you know what I
That's
thought
it.
of when you said market? I was like, we got Mark.
for the market.
Makes sense. No
Yes.
wonder he's up on game.
Yes.
That's half his name.
We talked
Name-
about it. My understanding.
They named the market after Mark.
Man.
Nah, that's good
With
stuff, man. But yeah, we'll be back here next week. I think we'll have a
Yeah.
guest, man. You know,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about bringing Mr. Jamar Jones, man.
Yeah.
He's a producer, bro, behind the scenes on everything, bro. Like
Everything.
blows my mind.
Okay.
Him was like, hey, I'm on Soul Train Awards next week.
wow.
I'm on the Grammys, Emmys. Like this dude's everywhere, bro.
Okay.
Patty LaBelle. Like
Hey,
I don't want to tell this whole
let's get it.
story, but he'll be in the building next week, man. We're gonna have some
Yeah.
guests. This is the guest season, you know. In the fall we got it all, but in the spring ain't no football. We got the guest season, so yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time. But I appreciate y'all watching this week, man. We'll be back next
sure.
week, sometime around noon. Jonas, man, we miss you in the building. Can't wait till you get back. But
Yeah, bro.
you doing a great thing, man. Tell Pop we holding it down for him over here, down for his son
Sure.
over here. Yeah, man. But we'll see y'all next week, sometime around.